Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this look here. I'm really happy with the way it came out. Today I bleached my hair and I was feeling super summery, and so I decided I'd use the Girls Getaway trio from the Balm because it's kind of a vacation themed palette. So it has these three products inside which are bestsellers from the Balm: Balm Springs, Balm Peach, Balm Beach and Balm Desert. These are typically as blushes, but I used them as eyes, lips. I didn't use them on lips, I'm lying. I used them on eyes and face today, and then I chose a lip colour that I felt like tied in and was cohesive with these shades. So this is what the shades look like. They're all like bronzery kind of shades, or like more neutral blushes in my opinion. But I'm so stoked with the way this came out. Also, I chose to keep the face all matte and went for a glossy lip because I felt like, I don't know, like the contrast of like the matteness to like the pop of the lip with like a dewy setting spray. I feel like I'm happy with the way this came out. Anyway, if you want to see this look, then please keep on watching. Guys, I had a really exciting day. I'll tell you about it as I do things. My brows are already on, and that's part of the story. As I get into it, things will make more sense. But today, I bleached my hair. As you can probably tell by my roots, they're a little bit more orangey than usual, which is what I'm going for. I like to have like orangey, warm toned, like fried bleached hair. I don't know, it's not everyone's preference, but it's my vibe and I'm into it. So, you know, each their own. I know not everyone likes to have orange hair, but I love it. I'm really happy with the way it came out on the roots. I feel like it's very summery. I'm ready for the beach. I'm ready for lockdown to be over and to go party in the sun and have a summery time. But anyway, as I was doing my hair, usually I like bleach my eyebrows like a little bit. Like sometimes I don't, sometimes I do, just like whatever. And I was lightening my eyebrows and I was like, I could just bleach my brows. I'm really into the bleach brow trend at the moment. I think it's really cool. I feel like it adds a lot of versatility to your brows because you can like do a lot more when you have bleach brows, in my opinion. But then if you don't put on makeup, then you have like no eyebrows. But then I was like, I wear makeup pretty much every day anyway. And we're in lockdown, so who really cares if I don't have eyebrows every day? So I was like, whatever, I'm gonna bleach my brows. So I bleached my brows. You can't tell right now because I've drawn them back in because I felt like the bleach brows didn't really go with this look today. But yeah, underneath this I have no eyebrows. Looks like that. I'm really into it. Wait, there's something in my eye, it's itchy. I'm really into it. I was a little nervous at first because I was like, oh, what if I look like, you know, a weird egg? I love it. I look like an alien in the best way. If you've been thinking about bleaching your brows, I can give it a go because worst case scenario, you can just put on a little bit of tinted brow pomade, or like, I don't know, you could even tint your brows back. Like you can always dye eyebrows. I'm so glad I bleached my brows. I think it's going to be a fun new chapter in my brow journey and I'm excited for it. Also, it does mean that it forces me to improve my brow game because let's be real, brows are they've never been my strength, and I feel like by removing my eyebrows, it's going to force me to improve how I fill in my brows, how my brows look in general. Even when they grow back, I feel like I'm going to have improved skill at creating shape with the brow. So I'm excited to become better at brows as well. I will probably do some fun brow looks now that I have bleached brows. I still will be probably doing like the old kind of makeup that I've been doing for ages because that is just the style of makeup I typically go for. But I feel like I have a little extra versatility now that I have bleached brows. I can do a little extra more stuff, you know what I mean? Like I could make my brows really thin or really thick, whatever I want. I can just draw them on how I want them. Today I tried to kind of replicate how my brows usually look when they were existing themselves. And I feel like they came out okay. This one, when I had brows, this one was always the curved one, this was always the angular one, and I feel like today, this one's the curved one, this one's the angular one, but that's okay. I do wish that this one was a little bit more angular. So, you know, it's just something I'm going to be working on. If you see my brows looking a little crazy in upcoming videos, it's because I'm trying new things, guys. And I'm going to be practicing and experiencing a brow journey that I haven't gone on before. So I'm really excited for it. I am going to be concealing, by the way. The base product that you saw me just apply was the tinted moisturizer from Mercier. I'll show you the bottle. Yeah, looks like this. And then I'm putting on a little bit of concealer. This is the Lasting Matte Concealer from Grwm. But yeah, that's my brow story. I'm really excited to show you guys some fun new brow looks. I'm also really happy that I bleached my hair because, I don't know, I was just like not happy with the way my roots were coming in. I hate having roots. I wish my hair was always bleached and fried because it just, I just like it that way. If you want to see a video on how I bleach my hair, I have a tutorial up on my channel. Not really a tutorial, but like a bleach my hair with me, and you can see how I do it. I'm not like a pro, I just go for it, and I kind of don't mind that it doesn't look professional. Like, I'm kind of into that more messy job. It's like the vibe that I'm going for. For example, today I didn't even brush my hair because after I bleached it, I was like, vibes. I know that, you know, it's good to brush your hair and stuff. Like, I do brush it now and then. Like, most of the time I do brush my hair. But the thing is with brushing your hair, it makes it look smooth. And I sometimes like, see how it's like kind of streaky and like, I don't know, bitsy looking right now? It is a little bit like wet at the end still. But like, I like how bitsy hair looks, and like it kind of like gives it more like texture and streakiness when it's unbrushed. For me, if I brush my hair, it's like flat and slinky and boring. No offense to my hair. I do appreciate that I have like boring hair though, because I don't know how competent I would be if I had like hair with texture, because I've never had hair with texture. I've always had flat, boring, straight hair. I feel like if I had hair with texture, I wouldn't know what to do with it because I have no experience. Anyway, I'm going to get into the color now. This is the palette I'm going to be using today. It's the Girls Getaway Trio from the Balm. It's got Balm Springs, Balm Beach, and Balm Desert inside. Now, you can typically use all of these 3 shades as blush, but I'm actually going to be doing a full face using these shades today. Here's my vision. I'll tell you before we get into it. Try use that as a bronzer. Try use that as like a highlight, and then I'll try and use that as a blush. You can use all 3 of these as blushes, and they're like more neutrally kind of blush shades, but I want to go for like a blonzery kind of vibe today. So we're going to see how it goes. I'm going to take my dirty hula brush. This is the brush from Benefit that kind of matches the whole hula theme, and I'm going to be going in with Balm Desert. I'm going to try bronze the face with this. I did mention that the brush was dirty just because there is like pre-existing bronzer on this brush, and so that will impact the shade of this a little bit. But yeah, hopefully it just gives like a very like blushy bronze, if that makes sense. Like I don't know what to describe it as, like a blonzer, you know what I mean? I'm really into that kind of blonzing trend at the moment. I think it's cool. I like how it kind of ties into the draping trend as well. I think the draping trend is super flattering, and like I'm really into it. Like, I always go over, pretend you were just supposed to bronze in this area, I would bronze like here, because it just, I don't know, I just prefer the way that looks on my face. Each their own though. I do like think that a really precise application of makeup is also really nice. I just feel like when I do it like this, it looks a bit more like diffused and natural on myself. I don't know. Sometimes I feel more precise. Depends on the mood. But yeah, this color is really pretty as a blush as well. I feel like all of these Balm blushes are just a great formula, and they're popular for a reason. So I do really rate them, and I really rate these little Balm trios that they come out with. In my last makeup get ready with me tutorial kind of video, I used the Manizer Sisters trio, which is all those 3 famous like Betty Lou, Cindy Lou kind of highlighter shades, and I did full face of those highlighters, and that came out super glowy as well. I was kind of a little bit like, uh-oh, is the bronzer going to work out? Because, you know, I don't really like to bronze with highlight, but actually came out really gorgeous, and I would definitely use that bronzer highlight more often, because sometimes I hold back on that bronzer highlight combo because I am worried that it's going to be too glittery, but it wasn't. It was very beautiful. I'm also taking this down the neck just to bronze it up a little bit. I am getting a little bit less wintry at the moment on my body. I feel like it comes up really pale on camera all the time. But I still feel like I'm not my full summer self yet. You know, I've got my summer hair ready. I just need my summer skin tone to turn up. And that's not going to happen until I go to the beach. I really want to go to the beach as soon as lockdown ends. Find me at the beach. I'm going to be at the beach partying away. I really like this bronzer brush, by the way. Also, another irrelevant thing that I wanted to tell you guys, I have so many videos up on my channel. I actually was like adding stuff to my playlists, and I noticed yesterday or the day before or something that I now have over 100 videos that are tutorial related in my tutorial playlist here on YouTube. I was so shocked. I'm not that shocked because obviously I upload very frequently, but I was excited. I was like, oh my gosh, I've uploaded so much. You know, this year, as you probably know, I try and upload a video for every single day, and it's been going pretty well. You know, I'm really not close to running out of content ideas at all. I think of new, I'm having a, okay, my problem with this tinted moisturizer is I struggle to blend my bronzer on my forehead when I use this, because I don't set this tinted moisturizer with a powder because I don't want to remove the luminosity of it, but then it means I struggle with bronzing. Just means I gotta work hard and blend. But yeah, I'm not sure on YouTube video ideas at all. I am, however, always interested in what you guys want to see more of from me. So if you ever have like something you want to see from me and I haven't like already done a video on it, let me know in the comments down below. I'm always down to make new videos, especially inspired by what you guys want to see, because, you know, as much as I make this channel for me, like I do want to make stuff that you guys want to see too. At the end of the day though, it is my channel and I will be posting whatever spam I feel like. If you don't like it, it's okay. I'm not offended. You don't have to like stick around. It's like still patchy in my opinion. Should I go in with a bit of powder? I feel like if I went in and like smoothed it out with a little bit of powder, that would soothe my issue a little bit. I'm just going to go in with a little bit of this new powder. I'm probably not pronouncing this correctly. I bought this in Taiwan. Also, another thing that happens when I bleach my hair is my nails get bleached and they look so white now. I haven't like painted my nails in a while, but I've been growing them out through lockdown and I feel like they are looking really nice after I bleached my hair because they got bleached too and now they're looking really even and stuff. Even nails? You know what I mean. Anyway, I'm just trying to even out this bronzer. I feel like I've got like a line going across my forehead and I hate it. I might even fix this off camera because I'm just not vibing. It's just not working out for me today. Oh well, if I hate it, it's a me problem. It's a me problem. Okay, well let's do something else and maybe I can come back and fix that a little bit later and make myself feel better about it. I'm going to go in with Balm Springs with this brush from Nude by Nature and I'm going to use that as the blush. This is actually a really nice blush because it's still neutral and like a not like big pop of pink blush, but it does give a little hint, a little something something while still being in that like neutral blonzery family. All the blushes in this are like not big pops of color kind of blushes. I do think they're all really pretty though. I would probably say that these two are my most used ones, particularly the one I'm currently using as blush because it's more of a blush shade. But I do like the other two as blushes as well. They're just a little bit like more neutral than things that I typically go for. Let's blush up the forehead a little bit. Maybe that'll help my situation. I hope so anyway, because yeah, that's yeah, maybe. Where's my other brush? You know what I always feel like when I watch makeup artists do makeup? It's like their makeup application is so flawless and it always impresses me how like perfect and like the way they hold the brush even. I feel like they hold it really like beautifully and like the way they blend, it's just so impressive to me. I wish I could be like that. Maybe one day I'll level up and become like how those makeup artists are. I was also looking at Nikki tutorials recently, doing her Met Gala look, and I was like, she kind of is that. Like she kind of, to me, embodies that like makeup artist technique because her makeup just does look that flawless. By the way, I'm using that lightest shade of blush just on the top of the cheek as my like highlight. There's also a dirty highlight brush, so I'm sure there's like a little bit of shimmer left on the brush, but I'm keeping this look mainly matte, so I won't be adding any like shimmery highlight on purpose. But yeah, I feel like Nikki Tutorials also has that like, I don't know, the way she applies her makeup, it just looks so flawless and like seamless. It's really impressive to me. There we go. I feel like when I bleach my hair, it also makes me feel more like bronzed as well. I don't know, I just generally am more feeling myself when I do my hair. Let's go into some eyeshadow. I'm going to be using these 3 tones as eyeshadow as well again because, you know, we're keeping to the theme. So I'm going to take the darkest shade that I used as a bronzer and just kind of fluff that over the whole eye. There's some fallout. Hello, fallout. You're not invited, fallout. You can go away. I might use a little powder puff just to clean that up a little bit. I do feel like when I use the Balm kind of highlights as blushes, I mean, when I use the Balm's blushes as eye products, I do feel like I get a bit of, oh, someone's sending me a message. I do get a bit of fallout. By the way, this brush is like a concealery kind of brush from Real Techniques, and I'm really into it. I'm kind of dragging it upwards and outwards for a kind of lifted cat eye effect. I always go for a cat eye shape when it comes to my eyeshadow, so it's my preference, but you can do whatever shape you feel like. This is not a fussy look at all. This is just me getting ready with you guys and telling you about my day. It's a Friday here. It was a sunny day today. I sat out in the backyard for a bit with the dog and we had a good time. The dog ate a bone and I ate nothing. And then what did I eat today? I'll never do a what I eat in a day video. I'll probably do another video talking about like my eating habits, but like my eating habits just aren't exciting enough for me to do like full what I eat in a day because I eat random stuff. I just had a banana before I filmed. That looks pretty good to me. I like the lifted effect that we're getting. I'm going to dip into both the highlight and the blush. I call this the highlight and the blush, but it's just Balm Springs and Balm Beach. And I will just sweep that through a little bit just to, I don't know, give a little bit more pinkness, a little bit more rosiness to the eye. These are actually very flattering eyeshadows, and you could definitely use them as a base and then pop some other eyeshadows on top and it'd be super fun because they're not your typical like bronzer through the crease kind of shades. They have a little like, I don't know, there's a lot of fallout because I've been digging into them roughly. They have a little something going on. Anyway, I think that's all I'm going to do for those now. I will be going into my liner and lashes off camera just because you don't need to see the same liner and lashes that I do every single time. So I'll do that off camera and then I'll come back and we'll pop on some lip product together and call it a day. Okay, I've put my liner and my lashes on and I'm going to be taking a gloss today. The lip gloss I'm going to be wearing is from Kylie Cosmetics in the shade Literally. Now she has since discontinued this style of gloss, but she has re-released the shade Literally in her new high gloss formula. I don't have the new high gloss formula of this, but I would try it out. I just haven't used this one up entirely yet, so I love this shade though. It's like the perfect neutral nude. It's a little bit on the warmer side, which is what I'm into. But it doesn't pull like extremely warm like some of the other ones that I'm into. It's like a neutral warm. And I think it's a great tone if you have a similar skin tone to me, where it's not too light and it's not too dark. It's not like light where it's like concealer lips, but it's not like dark where it's like, well, that's like a deeper gloss. Like it's very easy to wear and it pairs well with a lot of things. Okay, I will remember to do my setting spray on camera. I always forget to do setting spray with you guys, but not forgetting today. This is the L'Oreal Shake and Glow, because you shake it and then you glow. Even though I went for an all matte look today, I felt like the glowy setting spray would just like melt it together nicely and I don't know, give vibes. So I decided to go for the glowy setting spray. That's all the things I'm going to be doing for my makeup today. This is my completed look. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below about any of the things I rambled on about today. If you enjoy my content, you can subscribe to see even more from me. I upload very frequently and I'll catch you next time. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Peace.